Hi, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Pastrami Nation Podcast. We are back, everyone. I'm Kevin, and joining me today, Jason. What's going on, man?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. It's good to see you. Good to be here. And of course, Christian, what's going on?
It is very good to be here. How are you guys doing?
Good to have you, man.
Yeah,
Doing
always a
fantastic.
pleasure.
It's always
Yeah,
nice
seen
to
our
be.
girls joined us already. Look at
Yeah.
I know.
Leaving a comment before we start. How you doing, man?
Churo's a real
Awesome.
one. He's there. He's there.
Yeah.
Thank
Cool
you all for
guy.
joining us. Thank you all for checking out the show. On today's show, we're going to be talking about Halloween time. It's coming up. Spooky season's upon us. We're going to be talking about some of our kind of favorite things to do this time of year, whether it's some movies we like, TV shows, going to pumpkin patch, going to scare zones, or haunted houses and stuff. I just went to one over here in war ravaged Portland, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
I hope you're staying safe.
Where's your
Staying
bulletproof
safe.
vest?
You can hear the bombs just dropping outside. It's chaos,
I-
guys. It's
God,
madness right now.
terrifying.
It's so scary. But no, it was a lot of fun. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. And yeah, we'll also be talking about Christian had a chance to go watch One Battle After Another. We'll be talking about that. And then I got a chance to go watch the new horror film, Good Boy. We'll also talk about that a little bit, give our kind of brief reviews on that. We're also going to talk about some Peacemaker, talk, which is going to be fun. And there's a lot, my gosh, there's a lot to talk about. I'm so excited to talk about it. But first, y'all, it's out. The comic book, Chronicles of the Unknown. 8 short stories. I wrote one of them, has some beautiful, beautiful artwork. The book is officially out as of today. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the comments in a little bit here so you guys can pick up your copy. It's really, really cool. It's really, really surreal having something to hold in your hand. This is my debut, guys. This is my published debut. It's the first time anything I've ever written has been published in this sense.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. Here's a peek at my story here. Very, very excited. It's called The Tradition. And I'm very, very excited for the world to actually see it. It's very weird. It's very cool having it in my hands and being able to just it's out there into the world now, which is insane, which is crazy. Man. Can't take it back now. It's too late. Sorry, y'all. You're stuck with it forever and ever. This is really, really fun. It's a really, really cool project, y'all. It very much is a passion project. Like there's not, we're not making huge bank or anything off of it, right? It's not something that we're, this is I'm not going to start, quit my day job and start making a living off of selling this book. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. It was really cool. We have some really, really great artists, awesome writers. And it's just really cool to be a part of it, to be a part of this project. And very, very, independent physical media still matters. So if you guys can go to the website, like I said, I'll put it down in the comments in a little bit here. You can also go to my page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Kevin_Hoskinson. Go to pastramination.com. Go to Pastrami Nation on all the socials and everything. You'll find the link on there as well. Book is called Chronicles of the Unknown, Volume 1. Go check it out. It's only $10. 8 awesome stories by just some amazing, incredible writers and artists. And I'm still kind of shocked that I'm even in this because some of the stories are just incredible. So definitely pick it up.
It's like you said, this is forever now. You're out. Your stuff is out there. This is also just the beginning, cheers to many more.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So fucking proud of you, man. Like,
Yes.
Thank you.
Huge.
Huge. That means so much, man. That means a lot. And that means the world to me. And, we just want it to be successful as possible so we can do volume 2, right? Like we have big plans for this to be like a yearly, possibly annual thing. So if we can get enough, movement and enough people to get it, we can possibly do another volume next year. So yeah. Very, very excited. I'm already thinking of like next stories. I already have a story that I want to get down and that I want to get made. So hopefully, a short story that I can get into next year's if this does well. So please make sure to check it out whenever you guys can. Actually, I'm going to put it in the comments right now. There's the link. I just kind of put it. Let's see. It should have came up.
There we go.
Yep, there we are right here. MythMarts. .com. Go there, you'll find all the information you need for it. And I've been getting a really, really cool feedback, a lot of great feedback on it from people who have read it. I know Christian read it. Christian read the story.
Dude, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm very, very, so that was it's really great to hear. So, go check out Chronicles of the Unknown, please. Spooky season 2 is a perfect time for it. It's got some really, really great, and it's not just like horror. It's like sci-fi, drama, fantasy. There's a Norse mythology story in here. It goes, it just covers the gamut. So you have everything. Mine's kind of a horror. Sounds like psychological thriller. But yeah, definitely check it out. Very, very excited that it's out into the world. Check out Chronicles of the Unknown. So I just needed to talk about that. It came out today, so I had to talk about that. So yeah, guys, so Halloween season is upon us. Have you guys done anything to celebrate so far? Have you guys got into the season yet? You guys got in the mood? You guys got in the vibe? You guys go get your pumpkins yet or anything like that?
I got a white chocolate Reese's pumpkin, if that counts, but
that does count.
I'm a sucker for front counter candy at the gas station. It always gets me.
Those are delicious.
Yes,
those are delicious.
delicious.
What do you guys like to do around this time of year? So we generally just do like the basic stuff. We go to the pumpkin patch. We do all that fun stuff. We have nieces and nephews that we go with, because they have a lot of fun there. They have the corn mazes and the stuff, it's more like fall stuff, not necessarily Halloween stuff per se. This year we went to the scare grounds over here in PDX, which was really, really fun. It's kind of like haunted houses, 3 different haunted houses. Never been to the event before. It was really, really fun. It was incredible. The original plan for me this year was to try to get down to Halloween Horror Nights. Didn't happen this year, but we had a good compromise. Went to the one over here in Portland, had some pretty cool scare houses, some haunts. And these actors that work these things are incredible. Like they're giving it everything that they have. So much fun, so much dedication. And little did we know that we went on blackout night, which I wasn't expecting. My wife, she's like, "What is blackout night?" As soon as we got there, she's like, "Oh, like," the lady explained, she's like, "All of the lights are off in the mazes. Like there's no light. You have a glow stick you're walking through."
My God. Wow.
That was my wife's reaction exactly. So she did one house with us. And she bowed out. She was like, "All right, that's enough for me." But me and Ellie survived the other 2. And it was an absolute blast, and we plan on doing it again. Maybe not this year, but next year, whatever. But yeah, what do you guys like to do? Anything like that? What's your guys' like go-to Halloween season events or thing that you like to do?
Well, I just seen Arturo's comment. He watches horror movies, dresses up. He's going to Disneyland Saturday. That's one of my kind of bucket list things. I want to go to Disneyland in my Halloween costume, because I remember when I did part-time at a Halloween store at a Spirit that a friend of mine owned, and different people would come in. They're like, "Yeah, tomorrow we're going to Disneyland. We're all going to be dressed as pirates." And I'm like, "That's badass." Like I totally want to go to Disneyland dressed as something. And I mean,
yeah.
So that's one of the bucket list. But like, man, like as of late, like the past few years have been kind of mellow for me. Like scariest thing is me drinking more than 3 beers in the corner of a dark room. But I remember in the old days, I used to go like my then girlfriend at the time in 2004, first time ever, we went to the Hollywood Parade, which was wild.
Oh, that's cool.
You see some like the stuff people come up with over there, costume wise, you're like, damn, it'll just blow you away. And like, we saw drunk Pauly Shore coming out of a bar too. And then, yeah, it was like, it was cool. And then I went to one more of those. I went to a Hollywood one, and I want to say it was 2008 or 9. I can't remember. And it was fun too, but it was colder than shit that night. Like, for some reason, that was a freezing Halloween.
Nice. No, I hear you. No, absolutely. Arturo, you have the right idea. Like watching horror movies, dress in a costume, send out Halloween cards, going to Disneyland. Like Jason said, I'd love to go to Disneyland in a Halloween costume. I think that would be so much fun one of these years. We never did it. We used to, when the kids were younger, we took them to the like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, which was really cool. They got to dress up and they got to do all that stuff. But me and Cassie never dressed up there. We just took the kids, and they always had a blast. It was Christian. What about you? What are your kind of? I know it's a little bit harder when you're older, right? Like, what do you do, like, to get into the
I will say Disneyland is awesome. We did that a couple years ago, and it's the one time you can go as an adult to Disneyland in costume. Like, generally speaking, they don't allow it. The only thing they don't allow is like full helmet, like you can't cover your face, but you can go full makeup. So
That's cool.
I went with Dana a couple of years ago. I was I full on Eddie with the wig and
The
everything.
hair.
Oh, I
That
remember
hair.
that.
Yeah. And then Dana was Ahsoka from Star Wars.
That's cool.
And her Ahsoka is better than their actual Ahsoka. So like I think one of the big reasons they don't want people going in costumes because they want people stopping you and like taking pictures with you because they don't want you to like represent Disneyland. But you couldn't stop people. Like everybody was stopping her and taking pictures, and it was just cool because there was other people dressed up like Rex and like other characters from Star Wars. So it was just
I used
cool
to have
see everybody.
when we used to live
dressed
in LA. We used to have this. I used to have this friend that I worked with, and she had like the redhead. She's red haired and everything. And she went to Disney as Ariel one year, and they actually had to ask her to like go because all the kids were like, they had to ask her to change because all the kids were like trying to take pictures with her.
The best I like during the year there's Disney bounding, which is what a lot of people do. Well, they'll dress like in the colors, or like inspired by the character. But yeah, this is the only time where you can like just fully dress up, and it's so much fun too. It's especially if you're dressed up like something that is Disney, and there's like a feature in the theme park that correlates with your character that you're dressed up as. It's so perfect.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun. But yeah, aside from that, this year it's been the scariest thing I've done so far is surgery last week.
Fun.
And then probably another surgery before Halloween. So that's fun and terrifying. But
God.
That's my life right now. So it's just I've been really busy with like medical stuff and then like school starting and then the other like there's just so much drama with one of I shouldn't publicly talk about one of the things, but yeah, it's been a lot of horrific stuff in my actual life without getting too far into it.
That sucks, man.
That's life.
Okay, I hear you on that, man.
Yeah.
Just life,
Yep. Scarier than any fiction I've got. So that's where it is. But it's to the point where I can watch scary things to like put my mind at ease. I don't know how that's happening. Like I'm watching the Ed Gein thing and I'm like, this is soothing somehow. I think.
Is that already the one with Charlie Hunnam?
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam. It's I don't typically like him. I talked about this last time, but he is great in it. It is unnerving. It's like maybe it's harder to watch than I think the other ones, like the Menendez brothers and even Dahmer. I think this one's like harder to watch. It's just like I think it's what he's doing and like how he's like so unaffected by it. His psychosis is so deep, and it's like,
oh yeah, he was an interesting character for sure.
But they do like really address how how much this has influenced a lot of like horror since then. How a lot of people don't really even know about Ed Gein. Like people like us, psychopaths like us, know about you.
Yeah,
but like people might be like Leatherhead fans or Psycho fans, but not realize like what was the inspiration for that. But they talk about like how before that like monsters were like creatures, and like because of him and because of like Hitchcock, like we've become the monsters, we've become the terrifying thing. So it's really interesting how they kind of approach all of that. I think it's cool. So
humans are the real monsters, definitely.
Yeah,
100%.
Would recommend to. It's also beautifully shot, but again, I've only gotten through like 3 episodes because I need like a palate cleanser every time. I'm gonna go play with a cat for 2 days before I see the next episode.
Fair. It's understandable. Oh, very cool. Well, let us know what you all do for Halloween time. Is there anything you guys are excited for coming up that you guys are going to be doing or anything? Just let us know in the comments, and we'd be happy to chat about it.
Eat some more candy corn.
Eat some more candy corn. You know what, dude? I love candy corn.
So do I.
Yep.
I love it.
I don't know what. I don't get the hate, man. I think it's
those
delicious.
Pumpkins that taste like candy corn. Those
so good.
Oh my god,
so good. People need to chill.
Yeah.
I cannot do pineapple on pizza though, but that's a whole.
I hate you.
Thing, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah, that's a non-negotiable.
Oof. Pineapple on pizza?
Yeah. If you must, and I truly love you, then I will do the hard work and pick it out of my pizza for you. But
yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's my go-to.
Oh man, that's rough. I'll do it. Like I'll pick it out if I have to, but man, that's rough. All right, so let's actually let's talk about Peacemaker a little bit, because I am completely. There's only one episode left coming up. I'm not sure how they're going to wrap it all up. Like they wrapped up quite a bit of it, but there's still a lot that they have to cover. every episode so far has been 30, 35, 40 minutes. From what I've heard, this episode is supposed to be in the hour category, which
Yeah,
it has to be, right?
it's
Like
gotta
it
be.
has
It's
to
gotta
be.
be.
There's one scene at the end of the last episode that was just, I am like, give like you, I give freaking John Cena his Emmy, like, because
Come on, dude.
that scream, that like primal like scream that he does yell, and it's just, I don't want to really spoil it, Jason, what happens, but
It
it's
tears me up
just,
just thinking about it. I'm like, my eyes are welling up. Like,
it like got me just hearing it, and then like the epiphany that he has during that moment when he's talking about it's not the universe, it's not this, it's not all these other factors, it's me, like I'm the disaster, I'm the one that's causing it's me. My God, like I I have a feeling the next episode is just going to bring the waterworks, like, because there's no way they can wrap it up neatly. Like, there's no way. Like, something's going to have to happen. And again, we're this far in, and I have no idea where it's going. I couldn't even fathom to guess how next episode's going to play out. Like, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even start
Nice.
to begin to even guess what's going to happen. So Christian, well, what are your? I mean,
I can't.
we're on the same page.
It's unbelievable how much I love this show.
Yeah.
If I just can't recommend this to enough to everybody. It's such a, like, especially with where we're at with superheroes, it's, like, there's just the last, like, over a decade. And to see what James Gunn, his writing,
Yeah.
I just don't know how this man does it, man. And like, he can just take like the most obscure. Who would have thought like before his Suicide Squad that like I don't even know if I knew who Peacemaker was before this,
Yeah.
Right, same here.
or even cared.
Well, he did the same thing with like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians.
And,
He
like,
can
all
take
of
like
these.
the most obscure and just find the humanity so beautifully. This episode, I loved the stuff. Is it Ninja Master? What's his name?
Oh,
again?
Judo Master.
Judo Master and Adebayo. Like, oh my God, I loved it.
So good.
So
Adrian still bringing the goods.
I love Adrian. I think Adebayo might be my favorite character. But I love the Adrian stuff. I loved everybody. Like hardcore. Like just the heart and like the camaraderie between like the 11th Street Gang and like they're just ride or die for each other, and like that's the part that really gets me, and I love it. And like there's a huge revelation with. We get the big revelation that I think so many people predicted on the last episode, but there's another like oh my, the thing we all assumed about it was like not the case, and it's just like and it's so fucking devastating. It's like, my God,
I gotta admit, one of my favorite lines comes at the beginning of the episode. Fuck, how'd I miss that?
Yeah, I know. He like points to the wall, and it's like, oh my God. But
just
like,
the way he says it, I was just like, fuck, how'd I miss that? I was like,
I've seen so many like breakdowns online about like like white privilege and like and it's not like that he's racist. It's just like he was like feeling the benefits of white privilege, and it's like, but it's like hardcore just immediately like, where are all the colored people here? Like. So but beautifully done. I just can't wait. He's probably like my favorite character now in the DC universe, which is crazy to say.
100%. I was not expecting that either. Like I do want to watch the Suicide Squad again, just to like,
I did. Yeah.
See like how far he's come, because like you said, I had no idea who the character was. Like when Suicide Squad, I was like, who is this guy? I had no idea. I thought it was just some goofy. But like now I'm with you. Like he's like at the top of like my list of DC characters now that I'm like,
and it's all James Gunn and John Cena.
Oh, like, John Cena just
Jesus Christ
kills it. And have you listened to the Peacemaker podcast by chance?
No, I hear piece by piece, but no, I haven't.
It's good
actually.
The last episode they really broke it down a lot, and they had Danielle Brooks and Nat, I forget his name, but he's a judo master. They had on the show. And
I started following him on socials. He's so
cool. He's so good. He's so funny. But they were talking about how they had to, this episode specifically, and the end of the, when he gave Danielle Brooks the scripts to begin with, Adebayo, he had to basically sit her down and be like, look, I need you to be honest with me how this is going to play out. Like, is this insensitive? Is this like, he was like, he wanted to have that conversation with her because it was
Good.
like,
And that's awesome.
yeah. And she was like, no, like it worked. And she's like, she basically said that she trusted him. So she didn't have to like really go through and like read it. Like she basically just said yes right away. She's like, just do what you're going to do. We will do it. And the day of, she was talking about how comfortable she was doing it because of the people she was with and how, they kind of explained everything and stuff. But both her and Judo, because they're basically the only two people essentially of color in this world, right? At this point that we know of, kind of. So they get to bond kind of in that sense.
I did see like on socials, it was there's a lot of people that are kind of breaking down a lot of like the pop culture stuff, but I saw he was a Black creator and he was talking about how much he appreciates how James writes Black characters, and then he was like it's awesome, and then he kind of just broke down from the Marvel's universe to the DC universe, like and like how much like substance they get, and it what I mean, it's awesome. Like, and again, my favorite character is out of Bio because just I want to be her friend, like
100. Oh dude,
like I like really want to be her friend, like genuinely. She's just so cool.
I find her career very interesting because me and Cassie used to watch Orange Is the New Black when it was coming out, and she's a big part of that show. And I was thinking the other day, like she's basically, they were talking about her as an actress, and James Gunn was talking because she had been nominated for a Golden Globe for The Color Purple, because me and Cassie went to go see that in theaters too, and she was great. But so between Peacemaker season 1 and Peacemaker season 2, she had gotten that Golden Globe nomination. She had developed as an actress. But one thing that really kind of struck me as I'm watching it is like Orange Is the New Black was the first streaming show. Like it was the first show to be put on streaming. And it was kind of the testing ground to see if TV on, if this kind of content could work on streaming platform. And she was a big part of basically the whole start of the streaming. And now she's doing something like Peacemaker, which to me is pushing the superhero genre in a specific way. Like she's constantly on the forefront, like of these kind of really, really cool things. She's not doing it on purpose, obviously, but she's also just a super talented and super charismatic. And like you said, I just love being around her. Like she's got that smile, and she's gorgeous, and she's really smart, and she's really funny, and she's just all of it. She just puts her heart and soul into it. And you can tell like you learned from this episode of the podcast that she's a Broadway girl. She did a lot of plays, and she still does a lot of Broadway. And even in The Color Purple, like she sings like a lot of her stuff, and she's an amazing singer, and like she does all of these things. So Danielle Brooks, if you're listening, like we love you. You're amazing. Yeah. But keep on doing what you're doing. The show is incredible. He has said, I don't know how this is going to end, so I don't know, but James Gunn has said that there's no plans for season 3. That could be just keeping it close to the chest until the last. Who knows? Like
as long as we get more eventually in whatever capacity, I'm happy. If that bleeds into the movies, it's got to be the whole crew. I don't want just Peacemaker. I need 11th.
So I have a couple questions real quick. Not just again. I don't want to get into spoilers, but how did you feel about the twist? I think we're on the same page about the twist. I
loved it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about Adrian real quick. Vigilante. Are you pro or con what he did? Do you think he reacted too quickly and he should have done what he did? Or
okay. So just to be clear, that was like Earth X Adrian that did that.
I don't think so. I think that was our Adrian, because that was Peacemaker's best friend.
Right.
And to me, it seemed like a very emotional state where he's coming from. He saw his dad, and he was like, and he had
experienced what we went through. Yeah. So I have no problem.
That was,
yeah.
To me, that was
justified.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think so? Okay. No, I'm on the same page. I don't think he was, he was a different type of person, obviously, in this world. But I still think I don't know, there was still a lot of baggage there, right? Like,
yeah.
Although I do think a lot of the conversations they were having was very interesting, and I thought it really brought up a lot of great questions about, just being a good person and justice and social justice and stuff like that, which this show tackles really, really well. Like it tackles themes of social justice and what it means to be a
justice.
hero.
We need more of that in the world.
Oh, we do 100%, and the show does it like very, very well. I think that specifically this season handles it very interestingly. And Jason, you should catch up before the finale so we can talk about it next time.
I got you, definitely. Just
yeah,
slightly busy,
No, I get it. No, 100%.
Few things here and there.
No, absolutely. But yeah. So check out Peacemaker. Like I said, there's one episode left. But if you haven't, it's very bingeable too. Like I re-binged the first. I binged the first season again, like right before this season aired, in like a couple days, like 2-3 days. Like,
I do think that this season elevates the first season by a lot, and on an emotional level, like on a deeper understanding of all the characters. Like we really expand, like where they're all at and like who they are as characters, especially Peacemaker. Like Chris is, oh god, awesome, just awesome work.
So good.
So yeah, it dropped on Thursday. I have school on Thursday now. I know my classes are like 5 to the evening, and I got home like around 9. But so at class I had Amber. I was working with Amber that day, and she was like, "Oh my god,
is she watching it too?
One battle after another."
Oh,
and
one battle after
I'm
another.
like, "Oh my god!" And then she was like, so we were talking, and it was like me, her, and my TA, and I took my TA to see Sinners. So we were like, the question is like, compared to Sinners, because we like Amber loved Sinners too. It was her favorite of the year so far too. And then she was like, dude,
that's what everyone's saying.
She was like, it's blown Sinners out of the water. And like I was like, what? And like Claire was like, no. Like Claire doesn't want even my TA. She's like, that's not even no, because Sinners was so damn good.
Right.
But they like talked for a while. So I went over to the vending machine. I got a drink, but then I also like went on Fandango. I'm like, fuck it. Tonight, I like bought my ticket for 10 o'clock at night, knowing that it's a 3-hour movie. So I got home. I got home. I had like an hour before the movie, watched Peacemaker, broken from it, like tears.
And then you went to One Battle after
and then watch One Battle. And I don't regret it. It was just amazing, like cinema, like the whole night. And like, man, so have you guys gotten a chance? Or are you guys planning on watching it?
I plan to watch that.
I do plan on watching it.
Don't miss it in theaters, because I know it's like got like, especially in different formats, it's for a limited time. So.
Okay, so I have a question. It's gonna be a dumb question. This is an ADHD question, and I have to ask: does it feel like 3 hours? Okay. No, because I cannot. For some reason, my brain right now is not functioning well enough to be able to sit. Like knowing I'm going to sit in a 3-hour movie right now just kind of sounds like gives me anxiety for some reason.
Not like Oppenheimer 3 hours.
What's that?
It's not like Oppenheimer.
No, not that was bad, but this is like, okay. So I saw Amber on Monday, and then neither one of us had seen it yet. And then she was like, I just don't know if I could put 4 hours. I need 4 hours out of my week somehow. She's like, because you got to get there, and then the previews, and then the drive,
popcorn,
right? And then I saw her Thursday, and then she was like, bro. And then so we're actually gonna go watch it again. Like Amber's taking me to the Vista on Saturday.
Oh wow!
So we're gonna get to actually see it in Vista Vision, which I'm stoked for. Which is awesome. But yeah, I can't tell. There was one time where I checked my phone, not because I was getting bored, because I was just curious. And then when I looked at it, I'm like, my thought was, shit, there's only an hour left. Like that's how I felt.
Wow. Okay.
I wanted to be in it. I could have been in that world longer.
So I do want to go watch it. I already promised Eli we're going to go watch Tron this weekend. Which, listen, as long as it's like an hour and a half or 2 hour long Nine Inch Nails music video, that's all I care about.
We were laughing about. I was laughing because it's so funny that Jared Leto's in a I call it a Nine Inch Nails movie because Jared Leto's like, you guys know, like I have like a band too. I could make a song, I guess, if you guys want for like the movie. They're like, why don't we take that and put that on the refrigerator? But like, I kind of, there's that Smashing Machine too, that I'm curious about.
That's all with The Rock, huh?
Yeah, but dude, I would rather watch One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah,
again.
That's my first
no question.
I mean, Tron looks cool. I do like Tron though. That's the thing.
I like the world of Tron, and I love Nine Inch Nails, but like knowing what I'm hearing about that, it's Jared Leto, and then like getting to be in this world again, like the performances in One Battle After Another alone are worth it. But like, of course, it's Leo. You can't go wrong with Leonardo DiCaprio. Benicio del Toro kind of steals the movie. I can't remember her name, but God, I should have like looked it up. She's only in the first 40 minutes of the movie, but she like haunts the rest of the movie.
Oh, really?
Like her presence is felt through the whole thing. The woman who plays her, like, I don't want to say, she plays Chase Infinity. She plays Leo's daughter.
You heard how she got her name, right?
Yes, it's crazy. From Trace Meridian and to Infinity and beyond. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's so good.
But she's amazing, like fantastic. She really steals the show too.
Okay.
There's just so much urgency, and the way that PTA shoots this. But I gotta say, Sean Penn's gonna win the Oscar for this. Like if Sean's definitely getting nominated. If he doesn't win this, I want to see who beats him, because like he is so slimy and despicable and disgusting, but the way they shoot this, he has this walk that he does, and like I notice it, but that's the first thing when you talk to other people, they're like, his walk, and I'm like, oh my god, you okay? I thought it was crazy.
Is he Michael B. Jordan though?
This is a different level. He's gross. He's so gross in this movie.
Okay.
And like, but like his performance is like, you fucking hate him. But he's so gross and so like slimy and horny. It's just like, it's so juicy. But yeah, it's funny because the way they shoot him, like, you know, I don't know if you guys saw the behind the scenes on Superman, but they said that like he purposefully on like the planet, or the Daily Planet scenes, that they would hire extras under like 5'6" to make Clark look taller.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
They did the opposite with Sean Penn. Like they have purposefully hired a lot of people that are taller than him, so he's like the shortest one in the shot all the time. It's so funny.
Interesting.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's just a surprise after surprise. It's definitely. I think I need to watch it a couple times. I don't know that I'm ready to say that I like it better than Sinners, but right now, like, it is so like invigorating. I was in the theater I was basically alone. There were 6 people in the theater, 7 people, 6 people. There were 5 people and then me. I had the whole row to myself. The other 5 people were all the way in the back. So I was just by myself, but I was like hooting and hollering, laughing like hysterically. I didn't care. Like, it was just so good. So I can't recommend this enough. And the soundtrack, it's Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. Definitely recommend. So really quick too, just to kind of go back to a couple episodes, we talked about Karate Kid Legends, and then Jason, you talked about it. I finally saw it on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I was like, all right, I'll check this out. I fucking loved it. It was a lot of fun. Right? I think it was just what I needed emotionally right now. It was just like that perfect, like, uplifting, fun. I because of it, I actually finally, because I've never watched Cobra Kai, so I finally started Cobra Kai. Yeah, it's great. So I'm on season 1. But yeah, thank you for that.
Sweet.
Yeah. I do want to talk about the Smashing Machine real quick, because like everyone's kind of making a big stink about how it's The Rock's, like, is Dwayne Johnson. Sorry. DJ. It's his like lowest like grossing opening movie ever. And I'm like, part of me is like, well, it's supposed to be, right? Like, I didn't think it was going to be like this huge blockbuster. And even he's like making a big deal out of it. Like, dude, it's like, it was never going to be like a huge like blockbuster movie, right? Like, that's not what we were thinking. I don't think anyone was thinking that.
No, it was going to be like one of those kind of
it's like a small indie drama.
Yeah, that's what the studios do. They don't put out these kind of movies to like turn a big profit. Also, it's like, Rock, don't take it personally. It's also Mark Kerr. Like, nobody outside of, even like people that are UFC fans might not know who Mark Kerr is. You know, and like I've seen reviews of people that were like, "Oh, it's kind of like as if this guy was a real guy." I'm like, Dick, he was a real guy,
right?
Like,
it's not a true story.
Yeah, people don't even realize that. So, you know, I just think it's not like people want to see The Rock doing The Rock things, and this is the one time where we're not seeing that, you know, and we get to kind of see him like
just Oscar grab
some John Cena stuff, or some real acting, or some you know, Dave Bautista stuff that they've been doing. So. But good on you, Rock. I hope that the movie's good. I heard not bad things.
Yeah, I've heard good things too.
Yeah, so I would check it out eventually, I think.
Cool. All right, guys, let's talk about Good Boy.
I've seen Arturo posted a comment real quick. Crossroad Pizza. I think you mean Cross-eyed Cow Pizza in Oro Grande, right?
Yeah.
And I have, if it's the same, unless there's another, but I've had them, and they have a pizza called the Black Pope. Oh my god, there's black garlic on it, chicken.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Nice. Sounds good. Let's talk about Good Boy. Good Boy is it's a horror movie told from the perspective of a dog, which is very, very interesting. PG-13, really, really light on the horror, but really, really, really fun. It's directed by Ben Leonberg. It's his first directorial debut. There's this really, really cool featurette at the end of the movie if you sit through the credits about how they made the movie. So this movie was made on a super, super low budget, basically made during COVID times. Like it was made over like a 4-year span. It was basically the crew was him, his wife, and his dog, Indy. Like that's what this whole thing was. They used their house that they have, big creepy kind of house in the woods. They made it look scarier than it actually was. Basically, the plot of the movie is Indy and his owner, this guy named Todd. Todd is dying. He has this lung disease, and he's slowly kind of going downhill. So he decides to move out of the city into the woods, basically into a house that used to belong to his grandpa. Todd's sister believes that the house is haunted. So she thinks that whatever was in that house was contributed to their grandpa's death. So she's convincing him to get help. She's checking on him every day. Well, Indy, on the other hand, is going around and, we've all kind of, we love pets. We have pets. If we ever have had pets, you've always kind of wondered what your dog's staring at in the corner. It's kind of, they do weird things. They're looking at things. They're barking at weird things. They're sniffing at weird things. This movie really plays on that.
Nice.
It's every single shot of this movie is done from like a low angle. So like you see it from the dog's basically point of view. So everything's really, really low. So you really can't really see. You only get a certain line of sight, which is really, really fun. Gives you a little bit, it kind of reminds me of Blair Witch Project in a weird way, how it kind of uses its surroundings and the atmosphere to scare you as opposed to like jump scares and things like that. And even with Blair Witch Project, you only had kind of what was in their lens, right? What they were seeing, that's basically how this movie was shot. It's shot basically so you only see what's in, Indy's point of view. Right, which is interesting, which is a cool way to do it. And it's not like you're in like first person, like you are the dog. It's like just kind of shot from his angle and stuff. It's really cool. And I thought it was really well done. It's 73 minutes, like not even an hour and a half. Like it flies by. It honestly, I think if it was any longer, it could have felt like a gimmick and you're kind of like, all right, like I'm done with this. But the fact that it was only not even an hour and a half just made it fly by really fast. There's a couple 1 or 2 moments where it just kind of felt like it might stall out a little bit, where you're just like, okay, like this is just the scene maybe going on a little too long. You're just not into it. Like, let's keep it moving. I'm getting bored just a little, but then it cuts right back and keeps on going. It's not one of those, like I said, it's not full of jump scares or anything like that. It's very atmospheric, very slow burn. Like it just kind of, you just kind of see these things out the corner of the eye. You hear things. You kind of sense something in the room. You're not exactly sure what it is. And it just kind of the ending of it really kind of does this. So I do have to say this, and it's kind of a spoiler, but nothing happens to the dog. The dog.
Oh, good. I think what most people want to know.
That's what most people really want to know. If you read my review on Pastrami Nation, I made sure to put that up top. Like the dog is fine.
Yes.
The dog has, he made it clear
I can see it.
Yeah, Ben, he made it clear throughout all the interviews and everything that Indy has no idea he's even in a movie. Like he's just goofing off, doing his thing. He's like, there are these scenes in the movies that are somewhat dramatic, and you're like, that's kind of scary. Like, how did you scare? It looks like the dog was genuinely terrified. But the director is actually a film professor as well. And he used this idea, I forget what he calls it, but there's this technique basically that they used to do in the 30s and 40s where you show this video of this guy's face. And then the next thing you show is a bowl of cereal. And you assume that guy's hungry because he saw that. You show the same guy's face and then you show a coffin and you assume the guy's sad, even though it's the same face. They kind of use the same technique with Indy the dog, right? Like, they're showing behind the scenes footage of them like squeaking the toy, being like very, the dog's a very serious dog to begin with. So he's just kind of looking around and playing. But when you juxtapose that with like a really, really dark corner in the room, it looks like he's scared when he's actually just being played with and squeaky toys and just having
That's
fun.
cool.
And there's one scene where Todd, he gets angry at Indy, and he like pushes him aside and say, "Get the fuck out of here, leave me alone." But they show behind the scenes footage of that, and it's really him just like playing with Indy, like being like roughhousing a little, but being fun. And he just kind of did that over like voiceover over the in ADR. Like, so like the whole time he's like, "Hey boy, good boy." But like in the movie, it just seems like, but his face is kind of in the shadow, so you don't see what he's saying, So they're able to do that really well.
Nice.
But yeah, it's super low budget. It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of practical stuff, which is really fun. Some kind of questionable CGI stuff, but for the most part, I think it worked. We had a blast. Me and Eli went to go see it. Like I said, it flew by pretty quick. Just a really fun, interesting take on the haunted house genre. So yeah. Go check out Good Boy. I wouldn't necessarily say you have to see it in theaters, but if you do get a chance to see it, I wouldn't pass it up. It's just a fun, really quick horror. It's perfect for this time of year. Very atmospheric, very fun. And so yeah, definitely.
When you said you'd seen Good Boy, I remember because I hadn't seen the trailers for this one yet, but I did see a trailer last year for a foreign film called Good Boy. It was like a Swedish movie where it had subtitles. I watched just a little trailer of it, and the guy was telling the lady, "It's just me and my dog in this mansion," and then it's his dog is like a man dressed in a Dalmatian suit. And
because he's like, sounds way scarier.
He's sitting on a chair just watching this chick as she goes like into her bedroom. I'm like, damn, that's what I thought this was at first.
No, I did not see that movie. I have no idea what that one was. That's crazy. No, Good Boy. Indy the dog is one of the cutest dogs like ever. Like he's adorable. So, yeah. Don't fret. Nothing happens to him. You can safely go watch it and actually enjoy it. So,
nice.
Oh, I do want to recommend something real quick. I did get a chance to get this and put it together. The Lego Game Boy.
Nice.
Really cool. It's like a Game Boy.
God, it just looks like a Game Boy. That's awesome.
This was like an actual Game Boy. Really fun. So definitely.
How many pieces is that thing?
It's 421 pieces.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No.
I went to downtown Disney a couple days ago, like on Sunday, and there was like a line to get into the Lego store. Like that, I don't usually see that. Yeah, I mean, I had to wait like 10 minutes before I could.
I wonder what it was for. Was it the Black Pearl?
I think it was just like really busy. It was just really
Disney Lego Day, huh?
Yeah. But it was cool. I haven't been to downtown Disney in a little while, so it was good. But it's kind of sad now, dude. Tortilla Joe's is gone.
Oh, dude, I know. When we were down there fairly recently at Tortilla Joe's, we actually ate there. That was we ate there.
I love that. We used to love that place. Yeah.
The lobster enchiladas with the green chili.
Tableside guac, man.
Oh, and that little stone bowl.
Yeah, like everything. But they still have my favorite place is still the pizza place. Every time I go, I get to go.
I love the Cajun food, the New Orleans kitchen.
The Jazz Kitchen.
The Jazz
Kitchen's there. They renovated, which I hate.
Yeah.
God, I love I don't know why they got rid of the theming. Like everything is so homogenized now. But
yeah.
Anyway, I do love that. Bennigan's.
Din Tai Fung is good too.
Hey, did you guys know that
it's crazy we have one at our mall.
Cafe and was it the Mills? That's the only one left in California.
What?
Oh, the Rainforest
Cafe.
Oh.
I didn't know that's the only one left. Like downtown Disney's gone. I didn't even think about that.
I don't think I've ever eaten there ever. We almost did once, and then we looked at the menu. We're like,
Well, I ate at the Mills one, and then food was all right, but it's more the gimmick, the experience. But
yeah,
you're not getting a 5-star meal out of
this. You're paying for the animatronics. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese for.
It's like Denny's food.
Yeah.
Hey, Denny's is good for Denny's.
Denny's is good.
I love Denny's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I like Denny's too, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like quality, but anyways. All right. Well, I think that's it, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for checking out the show. We really appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you all are staying safe out there. Thank you for checking us out. Like I said, make sure to follow Pastrami Nation on all the socials. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff. You can find me, Kevin Hoskinson, Kevin_Hoskinson on Facebook, on all the socials. Also, Christian, where can they find you?
Christian Nacorda, no space. Come find me. Let's draw.
Yes.
What you got there, Christian?
Sketchbook. My little sketchbook. Almost done with this one, so there's another one in the can. So
cool. Nice. Very cool. Well, cool. All right. I know, Jason, I know they can't really find you anywhere. So
Right now, you can catch me at the Walmart aisle or whatever. I don't know.
Catch you outside.
There you go.
Very cool. Make sure, just got it one more time. Chronicles of the Unknown. Go check it out.
The link is in the chat right now, so please check it out.
Go to Pastrami Nation as well. On the thing, we have a link for that as well. Thank you all for checking out the show. We really appreciate you, and we will see you all in a couple weeks. See y'all later.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.